tie him up.
Whoa!
I will skip that episode.
Tape his mouth. And we have to say it in front
Oh,
of
if
him.
we tie him up, his mouth would not be taped.
What if he just doesn't come for the episode and we talk about like
What? What? What?
I knew that would get you to turn around and you just would not even notice it. You just kept going.
Did you even hear what he said?
No.
See what I mean? See what I mean? You didn't even notice, and I just see Tariq go.
What did you say?
I said, oh, if we had him tied up, his mouth would not be taped.
He turned around with
Yeah.
the the soy jack face like oh
God, why?
holy shit. Sorry we started late today.
Sorry, I missed the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should be. You
The
missed the
last
last two.
two.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I'm
Because
sorry.
the last time we didn't even do the episode because he and I had other things and you weren't coming again. And then the one before that, we did JoJo's Part 5, and it was like one of our shortest episodes because he and I were like, yeah, JoJo's is good.
Let's go.
And then there was like no one to bounce it off of.
Oh, we also did Omegle that day.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You need to listen to that episode.
Oh, okay.
You need to listen to that episode.
I don't know if I ever got that YouTube channel from you.
It was
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, he got called fat. I got called fat.
Isn't that erased?
I got called a pedophile.
Oh.
It is. It is erased. That is the erased.
Oh yeah.
We're doing a different background song tier list so we can get extra demonetized. It's not like we do this for money.
We should. No. No, that would take the fun out of it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the final. Maybe this will be
Maybe it is.
the final review of this podcast. The final discussion episode. Because next week we're doing something new. Yeah. So. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about JoJo's Part 6.
Still in the ocean. What the fuck?
Yeah. Actually, you could probably log on to that computer now. Since you're there. Can you stop? Please stop. Please stop masturbating the microphone.
Come on. Why'd you have to
Actually,
call me
that's
out
not
like
that's
that?
not masturbation. That's
No, I'm just edging it.
It's gooning.
I'm gooning the
He's
microphone.
gooning to the microphone. Is it not letting you log in?
A loser.
No, it said no some signal.
Oh,
EGA
well,
signal.
oh yeah, because they took away the computer. that big black cylinder.
But that one works.
Yeah, loser.
As he types away.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the final animated part of JoJo's and like the last part before the reboot.
Computer.
I don't know if that's like a spoil. Is that a spoiler for JoJo's?
What?
That it that it reboots after Part 6?
I mean, yeah, because I didn't tell you about it, so.
I guess, but like, okay.
I guess without like saying why it rebooted. It's
I
not
mean, if
really
they
a
watch this
spoiler.
episode, it's probably they should know it's spoilers.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
We say it every episode.
yeah.
If they don't know, then they're dumb.
That is rude.
But it's the truth.
It is.
It is very true.
It's the truth.
You're all dumb. Just kidding. We love you.
Do we though?
I love it. I love our audience.
I don't
Like
know
5
our
people.
audience.
I don't know either, but you know.
I love our audience.
If you're
of-
listening, you're probably like.
Oh,
a really
if
cool
you're
person.
listening, you have to tell us what you think of each of us individually. I'm curious. What do you think of me, Tariq?
What do you think of me?
And if you don't say me, you're racist.
Yeah, if you don't tell us what you think about.
My favorite is the Rubo, the record.
Oh, is that a person?
I don't think we told you guys this. There is a stuffed animal sitting on top of the Wi-Fi router in here.
Oh yeah.
His name is Rubo the Record. And someone left a note in here that says, if you steal him, not only will I be sad, but I will personally track you down and flay you alive.
Are there cameras in here?
No.
I'd like to see them try.
Exactly. I was say the same shit. I was say the same thing. Because how you gonna know who took it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if I sell them?
That's rude.
What if I take it?
Why did you? He was like, "What if I sell?" He was like, But yeah. So I guess let's get started.
Attack on Titan. All right, anyways.
Yeah, that's like part 6.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Um,
I mean, end of the world.
yeah. So I guess let's start talking about the main characters.
Jolene is so hot and sexy, and I want to have intercourse.
You just want to have intercourse, not necessarily with her. You just want to have intercourse.
You know what? I can't
With
even argue
her.
with him.
With her and every other girl besides Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is
Every
You know what?
other girl.
I would take Foo Fighters over what's her name?
Really?
Yes,
I would not.
Jack. I need
Only
you
because
to do
of
us a
what she
favor.
is.
Yes.
Now that we're talking about a women cast, we need you. He turned around. He was like, "Yes,
You need me.
yes." I need you to look up 3 characters
Okay. Why is it because we're talking about women? That I need
because
this?
we need to know.
Okay. All right.
So look, we know you have a boyfriend, so this is absolutely tailored to you specifically.
I'm bi.
I know.
Okay.
So anyway, look up Jolene, Jolyne.
Like the song Jolene.
No, that's not how you spell Jolene in the song.
Yeah. No. Jolene is with.
No,
an
I'm just
E.
saying the name
Yeah,
in general.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
the
so
spelling.
Jolene with a Y,
Yep.
and then Cujoh.
Oh, Cujo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the next one.
So that's her. What do you think of her? She's the main character of the part.
And Jotaro's daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, look at those shoulders.
He's stunned. He's not even hasn't said a word.
Not bad.
You know what you need to
A
say?
little muscular for my
Oh no.
taste.
Oh no. What are you about to say?
What's her name after the reset?
Irene.
Look up Irene Cujo. Because I mean, we'll get to it, but after Part 6 resets the universe 36 times, that's her identity.
Okay, better.
Yeah, it's the
It's the
hair,
hair.
right?
Maybe.
It's the weird pine
really-
cone
Yeah,
hair that I'm not a
yeah,
fan of.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
She's also like her shoulders are less pronounced.
yeah.
You know, she's not as like gonna break my jaw with her shoulder. I don't know.
You know, that makes sense.
But yeah, okay, better.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Okay, so next one. What's her name? She hides $50 in her tits. Hermes.
Hermes, sorry.
ERMES, and then just
Oh.
look up JoJo.
It auto did Costello.
Yeah, that's right
is that?
there. Yeah,
okay.
that's her. Oh, it's a cosplay.
Yeah, there's one that's a cosplay.
No, ew. Those
Oh,
aren't.
now it's.
those
Now
aren't
it's
real.
I
Yeah,
see.
no, I
see. Her stand is Kiss.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think in terms of what they name the stands, Part 6 has my favorite stands in terms of naming.
Okay.
Like, they're really good.
Hmm?
What do you think? Because I think she's one of the ugliest pieces of shit I've ever seen in JoJo's.
I think she's like
God
normal.
damn.
I just feel like that's like a normal character. Like she's not bad and she's not
I think
bad. She's just like a person. Now
Alright.
I don't know who made. Where is it? I don't know who made this.
Oh
But they
my
tried
God.
making her bad. But I feel like she's more like this.
The fucking 3D model is crazy.
So yeah, I feel like she's all right. Yeah.
All right, now look up FF, because that's her name is Foo Fighters.
FF JoJo is literally the next.
Yep, there we go.
Foo Fighters.
So because they just can't call her Foo Fighters all the time, they
Yeah.
just call her FF. I take her over Hermes. I also think she's cooler. Her stand's way cooler.
I mean, yeah, over Hermes, sure. Not over Irene.
Oh no.
Oh no, definitely not.
She's peak. She's like the. She probably is the best looking girl in JoJo.
Irene.
She's one of the only girls in JoJo.
That is true. Well, does she beat Mariah Carey?
All right, let's see it.
I have
What
to
the
see
fuck?
it again.
Oh, sorry, language.
What did you say?
Language. I languaged myself.
What?
Why is it opening Portal Guard every time I open a new tab? What is-
My professor had a fucking thing with that.
What is-
They said it that when you're on their Wi-Fi, every time you open a new tab, it automatically opens the portal guard.
How do I just?
You have to go into your settings and like set it to only open Google. I don't know why they did that.
Ah, yes.
It's not
Google,
helping
Google.
anybody.
You like that one? I literally Googled Google.
You could have just Googled what you wanted to Google.
You have
Yeah,
to, no, you have to go to your settings to set it.
Okay, no, I get that. What did you say?
Mariah. Look up Mariah in JoJo.
It's just Mariah Carey. That is her name. In the anime and manga, she'll look different, but
It's
in
just Mariah.
the anime, she's like
They should just put Mariah, not Gray. I don't know why.
This
they care.
one?
Yes.
yeah.
Look at her.
Her, those
This
are
one?
they're
Those are
not
fake.
that big.
Those are
They're not
fake.
that big.
Those are
It's
fake.
all metal.
That's fake.
Didn't let me. I was. Oh, there we go.
I was gonna point out a more normal picture, but
Were you laughing?
All right. Where do I get? Oh, there we go. 100%. All right. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She's evil, but she's hot though.
I still take Irene over.
You would take Irene over her?
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't
I'll
know.
let it
I
slide.
don't-
These are like the two top baddies, other than like Lisa.
Yeah. I don't know. All right.
Lisa
bad.
is like a super gilf.
Who?
Lisa. She was from part 2.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
from
yeah.
a long time ago. We talked about that. I think Lisa, Irene, and Mariah are like the 3 top JoJo women for me. Like they look so cool. They look so like fucking hot.
We're not gonna add Tequila Joseph in there.
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
No Tequila Joseph.
No, I will not partake in the meme. I will not.
Yeah. So Lisa, Mariah, and Irene can get it.
Oh yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. But I guess we have to actually talk about the
God,
story
my hands are
now.
freezing.
Darn.
Part
Oh,
6, I
I can
think,
warm
has
up.
like.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, too late.
You said I'll warm them up for you.
I was gonna make him go and watch the episode to find out because
No.
I knew it would.
No, it's okay.
No,
So I guess
I don't consent.
I will say I think Part 6's story might be one of the best.
Oh, for sure.
Part 6, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
They're
So
in prison.
yeah, so Jotaro's daughter goes to jail because her boyfriend crashes a car and kills a man. But
And like the dumbass that he is, they decide to stuff him in the trunk,
yeah,
And that's what actually kills
instead
him.
of immediately calling the police.
and that's what kills him. He wasn't even dead.
Yep. So the police get
Idiots.
called, and somehow the lawyer that's fighting for Jolene and her boyfriend, he gets intercepted by a certain man that works at the Green State Dolphin Prison or Green Dolphin
Dolphin.
State Prison.
I was gonna say the dolphin prison. What?
He gets contacted by the priest of the prison. His name, you need to look this guy up right now. His name
His hair is insane.
is Pucci.
Pucci.
Is it Enrico Pucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, Enrico Pucci.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say as a last name that makes
The
so
most
much more sense.
beautiful black man I've ever laid
yeah, he's-
eyes upon in anime.
He's a very beautiful
Oh, you said
man.
an anime. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a very
You
beautiful
need to
man.
look at him.
But
Look at this elegant ass.
He's very elegant.
He's very
Glaze me.
elegant.
Glaze me.
This is what Aiden looks up in his free time.
Forget Irene. It's all Poochie over here.
Yeah. Gonna love Pucci. He is so fucking cool.
He has the
and
star
so
hair.
weird.
His hair forms a star.
But he
Oh, I see it.
he intercepts the lawyer and is like, "Hey, I need you to throw Jolene under the bus and send her to this prison so I can kill her." And the lawyer's like, "Shit, all right,
Money's money.
yeah." So Jolene goes to prison, and on her way to prison, she meets Aramis, who is like, "Hey, you're gonna need money to survive in here. You got money?" "No, I don't got money. Do you? Where are you hiding your money?" And she
In
takes
my
it.
tits.
Yeah, she has a pocket in her fake tits where she hides $50. And she awakens to a stand because reasons.
Well, it's because okay, so Jotaro gave Jolene like a pendant, and there was a part of the stand arrow in it, and Jolene cut herself by accident on it, and then threw it, and then Hermes found it, and then sold it to somebody else, who I guess you're gonna talk about in a second.
Who did she sell it to again?
Her Jolene's
Oh yeah,
What's her
yeah.
face?
Rat weirdo.
yeah.
Um,
Wow, that was a weird episode.
yeah, I don't like that episode a lot. That's a weird first encounter to have. But anyway, she pricks herself on it too.
Yeah, just don't explain it.
Yeah, she pricks her finger. Aramis pricks her finger on it too, and then sells it to Jolene's future roommate.
Her cellmate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and this cellmate is fucking crazy. because she kills dead animals. She kills animals.
It's good.
She kills animals, scoops out their insides, and puts people in them like suits.
Because their stand can like shrink people and shit.
That's insane.
So she puts people in there and puts them in the little animal bodies and has them do her bidding and find out shit.
Pretty fast.
And also act as the animals too. It's weird.
Yeah. She is fucking weird, and I hate her, and she never appears much after that first episode.
She helps a little bit afterwards, but...
Yeah, but she doesn't do anything important, and she doesn't stick around, and I really appreciate that.
She also gets bitched.
Yeah, she...
Reminds me of Black Mirror. You ever watch that?
No.
We watched one episode.
Yeah, so that's my point. Black Mirror is really good, and they have a lot of really good episodes, but the first one, a man has to fuck a pig. So most people don't get past that one.
Holy shit!
Yeah, most people watch the first one and are like, this series isn't for me.
He has to?
Yeah, so the whole point, Black Mirror is kind of like all about like, it's essentially like warnings against sci-fi. They're all like dystopian
I was going to say,
societies.
was Black Mirror the episode we watched back in the lounge?
Yeah, with
Lorelai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Yeah, we
I
had
like
to
that
watch that
episode.
for an exam, or we had to watch it for our class. That's why I watched it. Yeah, so it's a great like series, but the first episode, this princess, like a nowadays princess, not like a back in the time, but like she's just happens to be royalty or whatever. She gets captured, she gets kidnapped, and the prime minister, they say, all right, fuck a pig on live TV or we're killing her.
What the fuck?
And the entire royal like whatever is like, yeah, do it. They're like, we're not letting her die. Do it.
Holy shit.
So he does it on live TV. And then they let the princess go and she gets back safe. Yep.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Does he like get scarred for life over that?
Well, I don't know. It pretty much ends after and you just see him like dying inside. And his wife's like, it's all right.
No!
Yeah. He didn't go with that shit.
But yeah, so that's the first episode. So most people are like, yeah, the series isn't really for me.
Fuck the pig.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
I need to watch Black Mirror.
The rest of them are good. The rest of them, there's no more pig fucking. It's great.
Oh, great.
I was going to say, the episode we watched was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no more Perfectenschlag.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess there's a lot of weird shit that happens in Part 6. Again, Part 6 is good because they're only in the jail for most of the series.
Yeah, until they leave.
And even
then, it's not that long.
Yep.
Not that far of a walk that they took.
Yeah, so basically, Jolene gets into the prison, and after she deals with Rat Roommate, Jotaro comes back into the story and goes to see her as a visitor. And apparently he hasn't seen her in a long time. Jotaro had, like, in between, like, parts 3 and 6, apparently had some weird shit going on with his wife. Like, they got divorced or separated or whatever. Like, I mean, it's a sad thing. Like, all the JoJo's, like, save the world and whatever, and yet they all fail miserably when it comes to their relationships. Joseph cheated, had a bastard child, then adopted a baby at, like, 79 years old. And then Jotaro has a kid, like, before part 4. And then, like, apparently separates with his wife and barely sees his daughter.
It was to protect them.
Or whatever.
I mean, yeah, it was to protect them.
Probably.
No, that's literally what it was for.
All right, well, he should have done better. So anyway, he goes to see her, and he's like, did you get the little pendant thing I gave you? The one that looks like a beetle? She's like, yeah, I threw it away because it pricked me. And then they have, like, a fight or whatever.
Also, a little bit before that, we meet a child in the prison.
Emporio.
Who just walks around
Please look
shit.
up. Please look
up.
up.
Oh, yeah, look up Emporio.
I need you to see this motherfucking kid.
Spelling, please.
Emporio. I just need your first reaction to this kid.
I was just gonna.
Please.
Nino.
It looks like he plays baseball.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He just wears that.
Okay. What were you?
I need to ask, have you ever seen a kid this fucking muscular?
Oh, yeah, that one. Remember he had, like, the really buff legs?
Yeah, this is like that.
It's a JoJo thing, though.
Yeah, this is like that, but to an even higher degree. Like, this kid has the thickest, like, muscliest arms for no reason.
Look at those forearms.
First checking out a child. No wonder you got called a pedo the other day.
Like, it's distracting half the time. He looks weird.
You gotta quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead.
Just want to make it clear,
this is
I was not distracted during this. Okay?
This is Aiden right now.
Emporio is really important. He was a child who was born in the prison, and his stand is to be able to, like,
Bring up ghost objects.
Yeah, so he can, like, make things, like, appear out of thin air, like ghost objects and shit. And he carries a computer around all the time.
Just in his back pocket.
Wait, so he was born in the prison?
Yeah.
And he's just, like, in the prison?
He's just there.
Yep. They didn't, like, let him out? They were like,
no,
nah,
he hides in a secret
room. They don't know where he is. They don't even know he exists.
Okay.
Yeah, he hides in a secret ghost room that you can access by getting sucked into cracks in the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so Jolene tries to escape because Jotaro, I mean, they have a fight first with a stand user who tries to kill them immediately.
And they come all over them. It was crazy.
Okay. Any context there? Or
I mean, it's oil.
It was white. It was super white and gooey. And really heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, it made them
Did he episode?
It gave them weird dreams.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have a little fight, and then Jotaro's like, after a while, Jotaro's like, hey, we gotta escape, and you gotta help me take down Pucci, because like
he's gonna try and do some shit.
He's trying to do some weird shit, and we gotta get rid of it. So she's like, oh, whatever, Dad. And so they try to make their escape, but Jotaro gets shot by. And at this point, they don't know his name is Pucci. His name is Whitesnake, because that's his stand. One of his subordinates uses a sniper rifle, even though he's blind, to shoot Jotaro in the chest. And then Whitesnake gets to Jotaro and steals a DVD, like a disc, out of his body.
Oh, that might explain the picture I just saw like a minute ago.
Oh, what they had a disc.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what Whitesnake's ability is, he can take the DVD of your memories and your stand out of your body.
Why is it a DVD?
That's just how it is.
I don't know, just fuck it. Why are you questioning it?
That's just how it is, man.
It's JoJo's.
My fault? Okay.
Question it again and I'll fucking kill you. So anyway, he gets the DVD out of his body.
I'm scared too. I'm in the middle of this.
Okay.
It's okay, Tariq. He'll just come for me.
Blink twice if you need help. So he takes the DVD from Jotaro, and Jotaro is like a vegetable now. So Jolene is like, Jolene calls the Speedwagon Foundation and is like, take him, keep him alive, and I'll get his disc back, and I'll save him. So instead of breaking out of prison, she comes back, she stays, and she tries to figure out a way to defeat Whitesnake and get Jotaro's disc back. And the whole first half is her trying to do that. And then she meets quirky characters along the way, like Hermes and an enemy who becomes their friend named Foo Fighters. Because Foo Fighters is a stand that inhabits the body of a dead woman.
Yeah.
Because they go out searching for something because 2 women went missing. And then...
No, 2 dudes. They got fucking murdered.
Oh, yeah. They got killed in the swamp because Foo Fighters stand... like it's a what is it?
She's
it's like
plankton.
Yeah, as long as there's
like
one plankton, Foo Fighters is alive.
Okay.
But she needs water.
Yeah. So, and Foo Fighters is a unique stand where it doesn't have a main body. The stand is the body.
Oh, okay.
So Foo Fighters themselves is a person like anybody else. So what she does is she inhabits the body of a girl that gets murdered by Foo Fighters. And then is like, don't worry, guys, I'll stick around with you. I'm bored. So they're like, okay, that's cool.
She found a new purpose.
Yeah. So she sticks around, and then they meet Weather Report and Anasui. Please look up Anastasia, because that's what they call them in the anime. Just look up Anastasia JoJo's. The designs in Part 6 are ridiculous.
Yeah, look what he's wearing.
This guy definitely went to Arcadia.
And he's in love with Jolene.
Oh, yeah. He adores her. He wants to marry her.
And he even gets her in the end, too, which is honestly impressive.
Good for him. Why has he got, like, shoe prints on him? Bro likes being stepped on. I knew it.
He's insane, by the way.
Yeah, he's in jail for murdering his last girlfriend.
And, like, dismembering her entire body.
Yeah. But we could trust him.
Yeah, because he hasn't done it to them, so, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't do it. Who knows?
No, he definitely did. He did that shit.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Why is Safe Search off for that one?
I don't know.
What is that picture?
I'm about to turn it off.
Oh,
No,
God.
just reveal it for 1 second. All right, cool.
Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that wasn't even that bad.
No, it's just.
It's because he looks like a stripper.
It was.
Yeah.
He is.
The thigh-high boots and like panties are what get it for me. Like what?
That's what gets it. That's what
gets me. I'm like, really, dude?
You get off on that?
No.
I guess you just said.
No.
He loves that shit.
So he's a bit of a guy. And now look up Weather Report.
There's a female version.
Ew.
In the manga.
Is he female in the manga?
Maybe he was supposed to be female.
Anasui and Anastasia. All right, what did you say? What am I looking up? Weather Report?
Yeah. Because that's the name of his stand, but he doesn't remember his real name because Whitesnake took it from him.
And they're brothers, by the way.
Yeah. That gets revealed way later on.
Oh, yeah. So that's like his hair, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's his hair.
How the fuck did he do that?
Dude, it looks like a winter Russian snow hat.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a Zamovka kind of.
Yeah. Why do you know the name of that?
Shut the fuck up. I don't have one.
Weather Report is probably one of the coolest characters in Part 6.
His stand is so OP.
Okay, what's he do?
He controls the weather.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
He can make frogs rain from the fucking sky.
He
can also create rainbows that turn you into a snail.
Yep.
What kind of fucking weather is this? I never heard of that.
He can do anything he wants with the weather. He can make spacesuits out of air.
That's low-key fire. He could like make it rain daggers above whoever he wants.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire.
It is, and the only reason he's able to do that is because without his memories, he didn't know how to use it. Whitesnake was like, this is the most dangerous person.
Yeah.
Like, for me to be dealing with, so I'm just gonna take his stand and his memories. Or I'm just gonna take his memories, so that way he'll never be a threat, and he'll just sit here in prison and rot.
Yeah.
Whitesnake, who is Poochie and Weather Report are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They're twins.
No.
Yes.
Are they?
Yes.
I remember I was having trouble believing this because
he's pretty.
Jack, I don't know if you know this. Weather Report is the lightest, whitest black man I think I've ever seen.
This guy, he's black.
He's black.
This is not black. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. This guy's not black.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. He is technically black.
This guy's like 1/18. This guy can vote.
He's very light-skinned.
This guy can vote.
He even got discriminated against.
Yup.
Oh, yeah. There was some racism going on in their backstory.
They were racist against that?
Yeah.
He's just white.
Yep.
They lynched him.
But they know he's
black. They
lynched
his ass.
Yeah. It's dark.
Okay. What's his brother?
Poochie. The guy you saw earlier.
Oh, yeah. I already saw Poochie.
So Poochie, the backstory is Poochie was studying to become a priest, and the first thing he does in this entire timeline of events is he meets Dio at a church. And Dio is like, hey, bro, I dropped my shoe. Or no, I think it was like Poochie tripped and his shoe fell off.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, hey, bro, I got you. And Poochie was like, what? Thanks. And they never see each other again.
Until.
Yeah. He has like a very brief conversation with Poochie, and he's like, hey, I know the way to heaven. Bye. And that was it.
That's fire.
And Poochie, being a very religious man.
Me if I knew the way to heaven.
Poochie, being a very religious man, was like, oh. Anyway. Like, he just went on. He was 15 at the time. And his brother, Weather Report, had a girlfriend. And Poochie was like, a girlfriend? God did not approve of this. I will kill her. So he pays a hitman.
No. Poochie Weather Report's girlfriend was Poochie's sister.
Yes.
So he wasn't gonna kill her. He was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Way wrong.
Sorry.
Also, how does that? Oh yes, you're sinning. I'm gonna sin worse.
No. He did it because I'm pretty sure somebody told him about.
Somebody told him that Weather Report was bad news.
No. He told him that Weather Report was his brother, because he didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, because he was like, "Oh, that's sinful."
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I can't let this shit happen because they're gonna get heartbroken."
Yeah.
Finding out that that's her brother that she's dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
break that shit off by killing him.
Yeah, let me kill him. So he pays a hitman to go and kill him, and they go and lynch him, but he survives.
Just somehow.
I was gonna say, you said they lynched him. I was like, is that the end? Did he just die?
No, he survives, but his girlfriend died.
Yeah, she killed herself.
Over the sight of his dead body, she killed herself.
Like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing.
Yeah. So actually,
he's pissed.
It's exactly like
Yeah,
Romeo
it is
and
exactly
Juliet.
like it.
Well, except they both die in the end.
Oh.
No. Oh, that is true.
Bro just tried to tell me no.
I thought I was gonna say they don't die. Weather Report's right there. So Weather Report obviously gets really upset, and Poochie decides right then and there, I'm just gonna take his memories, like, cause he'll know he's gonna find out it was me, and
She already knew it was him.
yeah, he was like, that's not great for me, so I'm just gonna take his memories and lock him up. So I think that's why he's in jail, because they think he murdered his sister.
Yeah.
So he's serving time in that prison.
And that's when Poochie went to go see Dio and talk to him a lot.
Yep. So while Dio was still alive back in part 3, before they get to Egypt, Poochie travels. I don't know why. He found him
Dio
somehow.
told him to.
Somehow found him in Egypt and basically became Dio's boyfriend for like a little bit. And Dio was like, you were like, because normally Dio would just kill you. Like, he has no time for idiots.
But he loves black people, so,
Yeah, he was like, you know what? I like you. I'm going to tell you how to get to heaven. And he's like, no, you're not. How are you going to do that? How do you get to heaven? And Dio's like, I'm going to write about it. I'm going to write in my journal how to get to heaven. And you should read it. And he's like, okay, I'll read it when it's done. And then Dio dies. So,
and then Jotaro burns the shit.
So Jotaro found the book that details how to get to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, this can never get out. Like, if anyone finds out how to do this, this will be the end of the world. So Jotaro burns the book, but he knows what's in it.
Yeah.
So that's
why he steals his memory.
Yeah, so he steals his memory to try and understand what was in the journal.
But I mean, that would have had to have been so long ago at that point.
No.
No?
I mean...
At the point that he fakes his memory.
The memories of the disc, I think, because you insert it into your body, and they become your memories.
So they don't age.
The memories?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so like even if you forgot something, it's still there.
Yeah,
okay, that's what I was saying. Because I was saying, like, it's probably so long since he burned the book that he might not remember that, but if the disc still has it.
Yeah, the disc has everything.
Okay.
So...
Oh, no.
And I just have to say, with what the book actually tells you to do, I'm just like, I'm imagining Dio writing the steps on how to get to heaven and being like, you're going to grow a baby.
How did he even find that shit
out? Right? It's like, you're going to grow a baby. It's going to be green. And then you're going to say 16 words in front of it, and you're going to appease it, and then you're going to fuse with the baby. Like, it's...
You're going to go to these very specific coordinates at this very specific time.
Yeah.
During this moon. During a new
I don't know
moon.
how he found this out, but we're going to get there. So, basically, what eventually ends up happening, Poochie gets his hands on the memories, and he reads how to get to heaven. So he starts enacting his plan. Meanwhile, Jolene is doing everything she can to scope out the prison for an eventual jailbreak and to find her father's disc and get it back to him.
Yeah.
So, basically, the first half of part 6 is them encountering, minions of Whitesnake. Some of them are prison guards. Some of them are, like, actual prisoners. Like, it's crazy shit.
There was one dude.
My favorite is this
kid.
one prison. My favorite is this one prison guard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember her name, but she has one of the most terrifying stands.
Oh.
If every time you learn new information, once you learn 3 new pieces of information, your memory gets wiped.
You can only learn 3 things. The 4th thing, one thing gets removed.
So basically,
only 3 at a time.
It's like having constant short-term amnesia.
Yeah.
So she would be like, "Oh, that's a penny. That's $1. That's a rat. What was I doing?" Like, she would lose all memory. And the only way that she was able to beat her was to actually, like, engrave shit on her skin to be like, yo, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's a super interesting episode. It's really good.
Does it, like, cancel out once you get out of there? Like, did she...
No.
You gotta kill her.
Oh, that's what I mean, though. So, like, she wasn't, like, just crippled for the rest of the
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
Once she dies, it goes back to normal, but it's insane how far they take that stand.
Yeah.
Like, it's horrifying.
It even goes to the point where if you see different things, everything else will be just, like, invisible to you.
Oh, wow.
It is scary. But it's a really good set of episodes. Really good stand. I don't even remember what the name was.
Jailhouse Lock?
Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah. It's crazy. But eventually, Jolene's like, all right, we're breaking out of prison. We're getting out of here. And correct me if I'm wrong, how does she get Jotaro's discs back? Because Emporio had one of them, right?
It was when... Oh, crap. It was that one stand dude. Remember...
What?
There's more than one.
One what?
One for a stand, one for memories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was when Weather Report rained the frogs down. I'm pretty sure that was when she got it.
That was when Emporio got it, because he crossed paths with Poochie.
Right.
No.
Wait, no.
Because they just ran past each other.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Hold on. I'm pretty... Because Jotaro, the only way he got his disc back was before they left the prison.
Oh, no, it's really funny, Jack.
You like that one?
Yeah, why don't you go fuck yourself?
I liked that one.
I bet you
That's
did.
what happens when you stop your sentence in the middle of going, I'm pretty... And then you just keep going.
I'm very pretty.
I'm trying to remember, though, because was that when they were getting this stand, when they were trying to take something to the... Oh, no, that was when they were trying to get the disc to Speedwagon and shit. That wasn't when they got it.
Yeah, they tried to get it to the Speedwagon Foundation, and then it started raining frogs.
How did they get the...
It started raining poisonous frogs. That shit was crazy.
I forgot how they got the memory.
Poisonous or
disc.
venomous?
We're gonna see.
Yeah. Their blood was like...
Poisonous frogs or venomous frogs?
Oh, yeah, this is important. So basically, Jolene gets herself in solitary confinement.
That whole shit was crazy.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Emporio discovers that Whitesnake used this guy's stand, Limp Bizkit, to revive a mysterious bone and discovers that it's hidden in the punishment ward. This bone is one of Dio's bones that he just fucking took out of his body and gave to Poochie.
Why?
He just took it out and was like, hey,
It's
bro,
important.
it's yours. It's how you get to heaven.
Yeah. Needs his bone.
So, anyway, they Foo Fighters and Anasui go to the solitary confinement because they know Jolene's gonna die if she stays there. So Anasui's like, I'm gonna marry Jolene, so I'm gonna do anything I can to help her. This stand is fucking crazy. The stand that happens in the solitary confinement is scary. Basically, it makes any people around it so angry that they will fight to the death by any means necessary. So basically, 2 prison guards get on each other's nerves by splashing water on them a little bit, and he literally like bites his neck, and he like fucking beats the shit out of him and kills him. Like, it's insane. And then some fucking old guy with a dragon or whatever fights. It's stupid. I hate that one.
Old men and their dragons. Come on.
Oh, God. So, yeah, Jotaro already has his stand disc back, but without his memory, he has no will to live, and his body is slowly decaying. So, for some reason, he smashes his IV and cuts his arm, and it spells out Jolene. I don't know why. Anyway, then Jolene's like, "Oh, Dad, you're actually pretty cool because now you're protecting me from all this weird shit that's happening." I don't know what that is. I'm trying to see where she gets this disc. Anyway, Foo Fighters confronts Poochie. She finds him outside. Mm-hmm. And after a very long battle, Poochie kills Foo Fighters. And it's really sad. It was really sad. It's like probably one of the saddest deaths in JoJo's. Because it's like you see her like suffer.
Aww.
Like, it's sad. It's really sad. But during this time, Jolene and Anasui are with some other prisoner that they eventually kill for whatever reason. But they find
a stand.
Yeah. They find. Where is it? Yeah. So this guy, D&G, they eventually kill him because he's a nuisance. But from his remains is a baby, and it's the green baby. That's what it looks like. That's the green baby. That's the green baby.
It's a very important baby.
It's a very important baby. And the baby stand
is also pretty fucking scary.
Insane. Basically, it will shrink you down so that the distance between you and the baby is always the same. So you will get infinitely small.
You can't touch it.
And never reach the baby.
You cannot touch the baby.
And that's only if it's like activated against you.
Yeah.
So Jolene and Anasui can never touch the baby.
Yeah.
And they get infinitely small trying to do so. But
what if you have like an object?
That gets
small too.
Okay.
And eventually Foo Fighters contacts Weather Report. She's like, "Yo, I'm dying. Like, you need to make it rain so I can do something to help." And it doesn't work, but whatever. So Dio gives Poochie, it's a finger bone. He gives him his finger bone. And then
all the bones.
Basically, if you throw a memory disk into somebody and they absorb it, it will be theirs unless Whitesnake takes it out again. So Jolene has to choose whether to kill Poochie or get her father's memory disk out of Anasui, who is dying. Because if he dies, the memories die along with him.
Yeah.
So she's like, fuck it. So she gets Jotaro's memory disk back, and Poochie gets the baby.
Oh, no.
And Poochie, while holding this baby,
starts fucking yapping.
He starts going, Emperor, Secret Emperor, Moon, fucking whatever. And he says a bunch of words. And after he says these words, he absorbs the baby and transforms into like this weird version of Poochie where he has hair going down all his face.
Oh, I saw that,
he has like a star on it. I don't understand this man's facial hair.
And also the back of his hair is somehow poking through his collar, yet there's no hair back there.
He has no hair going through the back of his collar, but it sticks out of his shirt.
Yeah, I see that.
That's how ultimate he is.
I see that. That's interesting.
And then he gets the Joestar symbol on his neck, which doesn't really amount to much, but he does.
I mean, it helps with them tracking them and shit.
Yeah. So eventually, this is where Jolene and them are like, all right, we gotta leave. We gotta stop him because now he's leaving and he's gonna go bring heaven upon earth, and that can't be good.
No.
So Poochie meets up with Dio's other estranged children, who all happen to be in Florida.
Yeah, no, that's where they'd be. Like, I understand.
One of them went to Italy, the other three went to America.
Specifically Florida.
So he finds them and then gives them their stand powers to deal with Jolene and them once they break out of prison. And all of them suck.
Well,
I hate all of their stands.
Oh, wait, never mind. He wasn't a son.
Yeah.
That was someone else.
There's a guy wearing a cow suit, an idiot, and a guy who can make holes in the ground. Anyway, so they fight them and they deal with them. Whatever, who cares? During this time, before they leave the prison, Weather Report gets his memories back. And he becomes a completely homicidal, like, maniac who doesn't care who dies.
That was after they left the prison.
What?
That was after they left the prison.
Well, yeah, because he got his memories back at that point.
Yeah, you said before that the prison he got the memories back.
Before they left the prison, he got his memories back.
Yeah, that was after.
And that's when they broke out.
No, that was after.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Our guys.
Because remember, they fought the whatchamacallits first. Him and Anasui. They fought that one stand user.
Oh, yeah, the guy. That
was a crazy stand.
So basically, there was a stand that caused fictional characters to come to life.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
anyone could become that fictional character.
What do you mean anyone?
You were forced to become that character.
Oh, that's crazy.
And go through their whole story.
Yeah, so
you couldn't change it.
So like Anasui.
That's how the story goes.
So I could just make you be like a fictional character who dies.
Yep,
yeah.
And you would die.
Yeah, you would die.
The thing they do with Anasui is he becomes, what is it?
A wolf?
He becomes a wolf in a story about eating 3 sheep, but in the end they eat the wolf. So they're trying to eat him alive.
Yeah.
And they're saying like Batman comes alive. I think they name him by name.
Yeah,
like
I think so.
Batman's alive. Like all these like comic book and like fictional characters are real now. And it causes chaos throughout the entire world.
Yeah.
And then eventually it stops because they kill the guy who was making it happen.
They made a character that bypasses the entire power pretty much. And that guy came to life and fixed everything.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, which I like that idea. It is really cool.
Make up a fictional character. Boom. Hey,
yeah.
Fictional character.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So anyway, they deal with that, and Weather Report gets his memories back. And Weather Report goes homicidal. Like, he wants nothing more than to kill Poochie for good because of what he did.
Makes sense.
So anyone who gets in his way is just someone else he has to murder. So he's like a completely different person now. Before he was like calm and collected and very stoic. He wouldn't say anything. Now he's like determined and like he's scary. Like he's very threatening. And that's when he starts making it rain and all his rainbows turn people into snails and people start dying like left and right.
It was disgusting.
Yeah. So anyway, Poochie, they eventually find Poochie and Weather Report dies. Whether it was from Poochie or from Jolene running him over, we don't know.
Yeah, them coming in was really not the best.
They drove a car to get there, and Jolene, it was either Jolene or Poochie who killed him, but they don't tell you because they run him over. So anyway, they're like, where'd he go? Blah, blah, blah. And Poochie leaves. So Poochie leaves, and Weather Report is dead, and they're all like grieving. They're like, and then they're like, sorry guys, we got work to do. So they get back in the car, and they're going to the NASA Kennedy Center, the Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah.
Because that's where it all has to happen.
Yep, that's the exact location where you will achieve heaven. So Poochie's new stand that he got from this baby,
Sea Moon.
Yes, Sea Moon can change gravity, the direction of gravity for anyone and anything he wants. And I think it said it's like within a 3-mile radius. Right?
That's an insanely big radius.
I don't remember how.
It's from
Does
the.
it say it on there?
It connects it from the islands. But yeah, they kill Dio's sons before they get there. But again, Dio's sons didn't really do anything. Cape Canaveral.
Yep. Cape Canaveral.
I gotta see. I gotta see.
You know what? They all should just went to Disney World and just had a nice time there. They could have just had a nice fun time at Disney World. You know?
It wasn't 3 miles; it's 3 kilometers. So it's about 2 miles.
Still
a lot.
And anyone within that range, like, they just die. Like, gravity gets shifted towards this way, and they're on a highway. So they're getting hit by cars and debris and shit. And if they just keep going, they accelerate. Like, they're going to die.
Yeah.
So eventually they make their way to the Space Center, and Sea Moon's other stand ability is called surface inversion, and it's horrifying. Because anything Sea Moon touches, it inverts on itself. So what he does with Jolene is he grabs her leg twists so that it flips inside out.
Yeah.
And it's horrifying. But if he touches it again, it goes back to normal. Oh. So Jolene...
The way she does this shit is crazy.
Jolene is really smart because her stand is thread. Her body is made out of thread. She can do whatever she wants. She can manipulate her entire body to be thread if she wants. And she has like if she keeps it together, she has like a little stand man behind her that can do the punching
and shit.
Yeah. So what she does is she makes what did they call it? She makes an infinity symbol.
Yeah.
And by doing that, if she gets inverted, it just inverts back to the way it was before because it's an infinite shape.
Yeah.
So Poochie's like, "You fucking bitch! You weren't supposed to know how to do that." And he gets really mad. So then, as soon as he's about to go down and kill Jolene, Jotaro shows up, like the badass that he is.
Yeah.
And he stops time and he like beats the shit out of Poochie for a little bit, and then Poochie goes into hiding. So Jotaro's like, "Yo guys, like get up, we gotta pay attention, we gotta stop his ass." And then Poochie
evolves once again.
Poochie changes gravity and is like, "Fuck waiting for the new moon. I want my powers now." And he gets up to a certain point in the sky and everything goes like white, right? Everyone's waking up trying to figure out what's going on. Poochie now has achieved heaven.
Yeah.
And his stand name is Made in Heaven. And
like the Queen song.
It is like the coolest looking stand in the entire series, in my opinion.
Look it up right now.
I am.
No, not you. I meant Jack.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Daddy. It is such a cool looking fucking stand. It has no right looking this cool. I mean, actually, it does. It's the heaven
This
stand.
one?
Yeah.
That is cool.
He looks awesome.
And the power is also insane.
Yeah. So
is bro like a centaur?
It's like a centaur without the hind legs.
Yeah, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
he's got the horse head. Normally they don't have that.
Yeah. So basically, what Made in Heaven does, it allows Poochie to accelerate time infinitely. And what he does with this is, what he can do with it is he accelerates time for everyone except living beings, excluding himself. He can speed up himself. But for other like living creatures, they don't experience the time acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts accelerating time to where weeks start passing in minutes.
Oh, wow.
And eventually they like get onto the middle of the ocean and start fighting there. And Poochie starts killing them all one by one. So first he kills Hermes, then he kills Anasui, and then Jotaro and Jolene are like with Emporio trying to figure out how to defeat this guy. Jotaro gets a PTSD attack because he stops time and notices that Poochie has thrown a bunch of knives at Jolene. And he gets a PTSD attack because that's what Dio did against him, and it almost killed him. So he chooses to take the bullet for Jolene and catch all the knives, but then he dies.
Yeah.
And that's the end of Jotaro, like permanently. So Jolene and Emporio are the only ones left, and so Jolene, in order to save Emporio's life, because he's just a child, she threads onto a dolphin and has Emporio ride its back. And she grabs on with her thread and, you know, is trying to think of a way to deal with this. So she gives Emporio... What does she give him? She gave him a disc.
I think it was Weather Report's.
Yeah, they took Weather Report's stand from him when he died because his disc was hanging out. So she gives him Weather Report's disc to use his stand when he thinks the time is right. So that way he can save them all. And Jolene dies. She gets murdered by Poochie. So then Poochie, this crazy motherfucker, resets the entire universe by accelerating time infinitely. And he reset the universe. How many times was it?
36.
It was 36 times he reset the universe. And on the 36th reset, Emporio he goes back in time, first of all. I mean, technically goes back in time to an earlier point where they're all still in the prison, but they're all different people now. Yeah, they're all different people now. They've lived different lives.
Yeah.
So Emporio eventually gathers the courage to use Weather Report and kill Poochie with like acid rain or something. But now Emporio's like, I gotta find my friends. Like, I gotta figure out what's going on. So Emporio leaves the prison and it's like raining outside or whatever, and he finds Weather Report's not there anymore. I don't know.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
What happened to Weather Report?
They showed him at the end. Remember, they showed him like right at the bus when they like drove off. He was just walking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They were all still there.
So yeah, that's where Irene comes from. Instead of Jolene, her name is Irene, and she's just a normal girl. Anasui, I'll be honest, looks dapper as fuck in the new timeline. He pulls up like a pimp. And he's like, Emporio, I'll give you a drive to wherever you need to go. And then Hermes gets off a bus because she's like mad at somebody or whatever. So they eventually all do still meet again, but nobody knows who they are. Like, they're not the same people that Emporio was friends with. And so the series ends with him just crying. Because he's like, nobody's the same. These are not the same people I knew. They're basically gone.
Damn.
So everything that happened in JoJo's is now part of the original timeline.
Yeah.
Everything from now on, starting from part 7, is this new universe.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked. Because that's like everyone you know is dead and gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
14 millennia ago.
Yep.
Suck it up.
Like, and I've looked past to see, because they haven't animated any of the new reboot stuff yet.
But they might.
We're hoping on Saturday that they announce the part 7 anime.
Oh, okay.
Which apparently people say is the best part of JoJo's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called Steel Ball Run. And it's like a race in America.
Yeah.
With horses.
In like the 1800s.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Jesus is in it.
In the JoJo, in that.
In the
part,
JoJo universe,
crippled.
Jesus' corpse is really important.
Okay.
And people find it and they use it.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, that's where the original timeline of JoJo's ends, and everyone you know and love in the series is now dead and gone, and nothing that you saw is part of the new universe. Now, I have seen that they reuse character names because, like, they're still in the universe, like, they still exist, but now they're completely different people.
Yeah.
Like, who they're related to could be different. Like, anything could be different, but most of the same people still meet the same people. Like, some of it's the same.
Yeah.
But it's basically a new cast of characters. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm assuming that's going into the whole theory of, like, the Big Bang. So it's like it's expanding and recompressing. Is that what we're saying is happening?
yeah, kind of.
And then it's finally, like, it's back to where it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. Tari can tell you, like, when we finished part 6, like, I had to take a break. Well, I mean, there was nothing to break from, but
yeah,
I had to recover. I was like, really? That's how it ends?
That's an insane ending. I would be mad.
I was sad. I was really
that
sad.
too.
Yeah.
Because it's like all these people you knew and you got attached to and these cool characters, and now they're all dead and gone centuries ago.
They're still there.
No.
But they're not
just
the
not
same people.
Them.
Exactly. Those ones are dead and gone millennia ago.
Although the ones that didn't die, they're still the same.
No.
Yeah. He even said that too. Poochie said that. People who didn't die are still there with their memories and shit.
What?
Well, then
that doesn't make sense.
that
But
doesn't make
they
sense.
all died. Jolene and them died. So they didn't have the memories.
That's why Emporio still has his memories.
Yeah, because he didn't die.
Well, that's true, but most of the people who would have been relevant would have died by
Yeah,
now.
in that part where are all dead, yeah.
Yeah, most of the people in JoJo's history who would have been relevant are already dead.
Yeah.
Except everybody else in every other part.
Shut up. The one person who's probably the most relevant is Joseph.
Yeah.
And even then,
He was still alive, apparently.
when the does it reset the universe to that point? Like, did the Pillar Men still come?
That's a good question.
I don't think they ever. I mean, we'd have to watch
Because the only
part
thing
7
I know
and shit
is
to know.
that, well, no, that is, part 7 has nothing to do with anything that just happened. Nothing makes.
Well, it's in the new universe.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with any of that. Part 7 is its own shit.
Oh, so they just said
Araki.
Yeah, it's,
fuck?
it's completely different.
What do you mean?
I said this when we finished it.
I don't think I understood you fully. I thought you meant it happened in the new universe.
No, part 7 is completely different. Same with 8 and 9.
What the fuck? So nothing that happens past universe reset is told. Like, at that point, that timeline is that timeline.
Yep. That's it. That's it for all of that.
damn.
That's even sadder. Oh my god.
Revelations. He's gonna have another week of recovering.
Hey, but at least they don't have to fight anybody anymore. They're all,
Dead.
They're just normal and shit now.
I guess.
Well, yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, I mean, this is why I love JoJo's. Like, it's so weird. It's so wacky. Like, we love JoJo's.
I can't wait to see the horse racing.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Part 7 gets revealed on Saturday. But yeah, I mean that's the end of JoJo's for right now, and that's where it's gonna stay for me. I don't plan on reading the manga. I love David Productions and I love the way they handle JoJo's. I'm gonna wait.
You could always read the manga after you watch everything if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be more expensive after the new season comes out because they'll be like, oh, it's popular.
Wow.
If the new season comes out.
Yeah. It's the end of a journey for us, too.
They better come out.
We've spent over a month doing nothing but covering JoJo's.
Well, I mean, it's not like we were in here for a month.
Okay, you know
A
what?
couple of days.
We, live here.
We spent, like, a week.
Yeah. Well, in terms of, other things that we could have discussed, we've talked about nothing but JoJo's.
We also spent the entire school year watching JoJo.
Yeah. We spent the entire first and half of this semester watching JoJo's. I love it. Now that I'm done everything and, I can finally see shit without getting spoiled, I love JoJo's.
It's so good.
It's incredible.
It's so good.
Jack, how do you feel about us mansplaining JoJo's to you?
Oh, it's great. No, I kind of want to watch it.
You should watch it.
It's fucking crazy and it's buck wild, but it's also really funny. JoJo's is one of those things where you can get anything out of it that you want.
Yeah.
You can get drama, you can get comedy, you can get battles, you can get intense psychological shit. JoJo's just has everything.
And a little bit of romance.
Jonathan if you consider Susie Q flirting with Joseph romance.
Like Jonathan and Dio. Or, Jonathan and what's her face? What's her face? What's her face? I can't think of it right now.
Amelia?
What? No.
I don't remember.
What was his wife's name? I forgot.
No one cares. No one fucking cares.
A dude and his wife, they flirted.
I don't remember.
Yeah. They definitely flirted. They did that. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of JoJo's for us.
Jonathan and Speedwagon. There we go. That's the love right there.
Jonathan and Speedwagon. Yeah, Speedwagon is the ultimate waifu.
Oh yeah.
Now that we're done JoJo's, I guess we move on to our next next set of things.
We're about to watch some Peak, and you're gonna be here to watch it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
in here.
Mm-hmm. You're not leaving.
You're staying there for a week straight.
We have 4 weeks left of this podcast. I didn't tell you guys this. We are ending the podcast.
Boo-hoo.
Boo.
I forgot it's a little loud.
Yeah, a little bit.
I forgot.
Yeah, so I don't even know if I've said this yet at all, but the podcast is going to end on May 7th. Is that the first Wednesday of May?
Hold on. Move out is May 7th.
Oh, that's move out day?
Move out is May 7th. So we only have until the 30th. April 30th.
We have a less Wednesday.
So 3 Wednesdays.
Wow. That's even less time than I thought.
3 Wednesdays.
Yeah, so we have 3 more episodes left of the podcast,
Holy
and
shit.
then
But
the series
what time?
is over.
What time are we doing it on Wednesday the 30th?
We do it at 6 in the morning.
No, because I have my CS 107 final from 4 to 7 p.m.
At what time? Damn. Or what day? What day?
The last Wednesday, April 30th.
From 4 to 7.
Are you doing anything earlier in the day?
No, that's what I'm saying. We can do it earlier.
We can do it earlier.
I
Yeah,
just
we
want to
can-
make sure it didn't have to be at 6.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
We
cool.
can move it earlier.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wait, but that one guy wasn't here earlier. I don't know if he won't be.
We'll
in there
kick him
again.
out. He's not supposed to be here.
We're not either.
Yeah, we are. We're on the schedule. I talked to Kieran about it.
Oh, okay.
I actually went through the proper channels.
Why is there someone who's been squatting in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, some black
Fucking
dude.
squatter. Fucking black.
Why'd you gotta bring race into this, Tariq?
Cause I can. It's his race.
Oh god.
You got something to say there? Do you think
Nah.
that's the reason he's in here?
No.
Say it. Say it, Tariq. Call him the word.
Hey, what the fuck?
You're just a tool.
You're just a tool.
Wow, I would never do that. I don't even know him. Now, if I did know him,
that's a different story.
different.
All right, we have to introduce you two now. We have to introduce you.
But yeah, next 2 episodes, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna watch an anime live.
We're gonna take group naps. Oh yeah, watch an anime live.
We're gonna watch an anime live. We're gonna be watching My First Girlfriend is a Gal.
Yay.
According to Tariq, the dub is really funny and it's probably bad. So we're going to watch it. And while we can't show you any of it,
You'll hear it.
you can watch it along with
you
us.
could probably, if you time it right, you could probably like stream it.
Well, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
We could get we wouldn't just get demonetized. Our video would get taken down.
We would get fucked.
Okay. I don't know about you. No.
Crunchyroll would fuck us raw.
What if can you get any kind of permission for that? Or
No.
Is that like they just like no, you can't do that?
They would never.
Oh.
So yeah, we can tell you guys how to watch it with us, but it's only gonna be audio from our part. But I think it'll be really fun for a live reaction. And then I guess our last episode, we'll think of something. We'll think of something special.
I mean, if we finish Death Note, we could talk about that.
We're not finishing Death Note.
Oh,
okay. We're gonna finish it. I don't know if we're gonna finish it in time for April 30th.
We have 3 Wednesdays.
I feel like we could finish it in 3 weeks.
We have 3 Wednesdays.
We're only on episode 12.
Out of what, 30? We can fucking binge the fuck out of that. Alright, damn.
And also, I don't know. I feel like the last episode we should do something different too. We shouldn't just do another review.
Okay, we're all gonna actually no, they're gonna fuck. I'm gonna be outside recording.
Why outside? You want to get the audio?
I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be here.
No, he's gonna attach mics to us.
I don't want to be here with that.
He's too
We're
afraid.
gonna film a porno.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be.
This is the
middle.
casting couch.
Yeah, guys, our last episode will be premiering on Pornhub.com.
You can watch the last episode there. Aiden's username is
Check
Big
out our
Oreo.
OnlyFans.
Big Oreo?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh no, I forgot to bring it. I just got a massive Nerf gun at a thrift store, and this thing it's got gears in it. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but it's gonna.
I had one like that. Those are really fun.
It's
to play
like
with.
this long.
Yeah. Is it like a turret?
No, it's like a bolt.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this thing's gonna nail someone.
God,
I love that.
you just bought a real gun.
Yeah. I used to have a drum gun.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that one had different modes.
Yeah. I've always wanted one like an electric one that you can.
That's what I had. It was a
Full
drum
auto.
gun that you could just keep going.
That's awesome.
Fully automatic.
I used to have one that wasn't, and you would cock it back and the drum would turn.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
just constantly like this.
That shit is insane. But yeah, I guess that's it.
That's it.
That's it for us
That's it, guys.
for tonight. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, my head's starting to hurt again. We had a fire drill earlier, and it was ungodly
Yeah,
loud.
unprovoked.
Yeah,
Fucked raw.
yeah.
I have 20 minutes to get to
All right.
voice lesson.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
Let's wrap it up, guys.
Let's wrap it up.
let's wrap it up.
Everybody have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
Let us know if you have any ideas for our last episode, what we should do. Bye.
I wonder who would say that shit.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, man.